What the hell is that? We've stirred up the hornet's nest, I think. Yeah, he's landing. Whoever jumps out of that's going to get a belly full of lead. Hey bros, we're back to continue the adventures of Johnny Boy. In the last episode, we fed a sandworm and we completed the first trial, so feel free to go and watch that video to catch up. That Saudikar ship is pretty close, we'll stay away from that. So it looks like we need to go and salvage some metal for our stillsuit. So while it's night time, let's get our skates on. We may as well start there. The skybox just looks incredible, look at that. Beautiful. Yep, looks like we're heading into some civilization. You know me, I always like to do this stealthy. I wonder if you can use the sugar wire to pull the enemy.
Get over here!
Yeah, you can! Ah, this guy's in cover. Let's get the height advantage. Jesus, I can't aim to save my life.
Die, you motherfucker!
Haha, there we go. When he stood still, my aim's perfect. Right, let's loot up and salvage this metal. Nice, that'll do it. It looks like this is one of those big camps we saw earlier, so this should be different.
There's someone here.
Right, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot my abilities have been switched around for some reason. Oh, here we go, shielded enemies. You can use slow blade attacks, poison or fire to damage the shield. And it also says you can concentrate your fire as well, interesting. Whoa, I love the reverb of that gunshot when you're in buildings, that's cool.
Your water is mine.
Hey, he is shield boy now. Yeah, I'm gonna get away from him. Come on mate, you know freeze a crowd. Here we go, love. Just me and you. I think she got the point. What the hell is that? We've stirred up the hornet's nest, I think. Yeah, he's landing. Whoever jumps out of that's going to get a belly full of lead. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he's not an enemy. There's no name bar over him, so I'm not sure if he's human. Looks like he's got suspensor tech. Maybe he's an ally. Sounds like he's having a go at someone up there. Let's go and say hello. You're right there, bro. Interact. Arrestes. Where's he off to? I think it's a human player, you know. You're right there, mate. Can you hear me? There's some options here, but I don't know what they are. I'm not sure if he wants me to follow him. Oh, he's off. I'll see you later then, mate. Bloody hell, that's loud, but it sounds awesome. Looks like there's another level to explore. I really need to practice my aim. Let's get his blood. Whoa, rookie mistake.
Play the corners, rookie.
Did we just reload at the same time? Let's have a little mooch up here. Hopefully now we've cleared out the enemies and we can loot the place. Yep, looks clear. Oh, this chest looks different. Nice. A purple shiny sandbike engine Mark 1. Let's get out of here. We really need some water, so let's find some plants. Is that some in the distance? I think it is. Winner, winner. Poor Johnny boy, you must be spitting feathers. There we go, that's better. Right, we need the high ground now to scout a little bit. Whoa, we almost fell there, Johnny. Right, let's check out the view. That looks like a good spot, but it is exposed to all the sunlight though. Looks like that way is just open desert. And there's a few camps for us to investigate. Right, we've spent too much time up here. The sun's coming out. Let's get out of Dodge. There we go. Our Johnny's getting used to this parkouring now.
Identify yourself.
It's just me, Johnny boy. Ah, never mind. Just kill him. We do seem to get a lot of fuel cells in this game. Right, we've done a bit of scouting. I think I'm going to make my new base here. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the old one. Yeah, this looks like a nice spot. It's under some shade, it's on the rocks, and it's got some plants for hydration. So the question is, will this now delete my other base? I mean, it looks like it's still there. Right, let's get started. I'm going to make it the same as before. No frills, 4 walls and a roof. And I'll make this quick. Well, that was quick. Looks like I'm out of resources. First I'll make a blood purifier, and then we'll go farming. Nice, we've got loads of blood. Let's get all this in. Let's do it. Oh, here we go. Looks like my backpack's full. That'll do then. Let's get back to our base. Alright, let's go again. Come on, Johnny, get your hammer and nails out. Let's finish this. Right, we're done. Everything's in storage as well. Nice and organised, so we can move to the next step. Looks like we need more salvage metal to make this. Let's go do it. That'll do. Let's go and finish this quest. Let's research this bad boy. And hopefully we can make this still suit as well. Hey, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Let's plonk this down about here. That'll do. Right, so how does this thing work? Okay, so you've got to fabricate the items with the schematics, it looks like. Hopefully we've got all the resources to make each piece. Yeah, nice, looks like it. May as well get a little top up while we're waiting. Thank you, waiter. So bros, if you're liking the video so far, consider subscribing, maybe drop me a like, share the video as well, that will really help me out. Anyway, let's get our still suit on. This is cool, our first still suit. The only thing that's worrying me is if we die from the worm again, all of this will be lost and we've got to make it all again. So goodbye, tattered old outfit. Hello, new shiny still suit.
Impressive, Off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the calves and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way.
Oh, imagine that.
I have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Nice, you can drink from the catch pockets. I really like that. It's a nice little touch. So now we need to make an ore refinery. And this will process the copper ore, and I think we've got quite a bit of that as well. We don't really have a lot of room, but I'm sure I can squeeze this in. There we go, fits like a glove. Right, so what do we need to do now? Required copper ore to make copper ingots. Okay, nice. Looks like we're going to get a new gadget, a surveying kit. Okay, yeah, we need to fabricate that as well. I'm guessing you can make multiples of these probes. Right, they're done. Let's get them out.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Right, we're up top. What do we do now? Well, we need to equip this thing, so let's do that. I guess we just shoot it in the air like a flare. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Love it.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Nice, trade posts. You can find merchants buying and selling. Right, so now I know what the currency's for.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Luckily we didn't go too far from our base. I haven't really figured out how these fuel cell things work yet, because it says we've only got 19%. Were you born in a barn, Johnny? Get that door closed. Yeah, it's right on top of us. Right, let's see how well Johnny's base holds up against this storm, eh? Looks like we live to fight another day. The storm's gone and I've noticed we've got some skill points, so let's level up a little bit. Looks like we can get gravity field. It slows enemies and drains their power, but does that replace the anti-gravity field grenade? We'll leave it for now. Center of mass we've looked at. Suspensor dash. Yeah, we'll get this one, I think. Looks like you can get some efficiency on the power drain. Minus 15%, we'll get that. Disruptor damage. Makes darts fire more effectively and increases the damage. Yeah, I think I'll get one of those as well. It looks like you can do the other classes as well, but you have to unlock them by a trainer. Right, that'll do. Let's get back to it. So our objective is to go to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Sun's out, so let's get moving. I'm not quite sure how this suspensor dash works, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. They've got me right pinned down here, haven't they? Just get a little top up on the health.
Headshot.
Right, now we've cleared those few enemies, let's have a look around. Let's just quickly get their blood donations. Someone else is knocking about, I can hear him. Whoa, there he is. Sit down, mate. I'm going to clear this base out fully and then we can get all the loot. Is that a guy over there? Yeah, it is. And he's got a mate too. Alright, come on then, let's have it. Looks like one more's over there. I'm going to try something different here, watch this. There we go, that worked, kinda. I think we're all clear. Let's go loot the base. Well, what's this then? This is different.
We can sell your stuff to Mayor Charkey at Griffin's Reach trade post, but be warned, you won't be able to pull anything over on him. He used to be a scab himself. And don't try lifting anything from the trade post either. Charkey's brute bodyguard Eeyore will drop you before you even make it to the door.
Audio logs, cool. Looks like a sneaky little camp. Let's have a look. More blood and a bit of loot. Yes, please. Right, I think we're done here. Looks like we need to cross open desert again. This time it doesn't look too bad though. Off to the trade post we go. It must be that structure up there that we saw earlier. I think there's another little camp here. Let's go stealth mode. I'm gonna get our knife out and try and backstab this guy. Oh no, he's moving. No, he's seen us. Kill him. Whoa, did you see that? I did an execution. Cool. I'm glad there's a lot of rocks around here for cover. Looks like we're not far now. Whoa, what's this over here? Looks like a crashed ship. It's guarded by a few dudes. Right, there's 3 of them, so we need to be careful. I'll go up to this ship, see if we can get inside. I don't think you can, but we can get on top though. Right, let's go Hitman style and snipe these guys. Right, so let's have a look at this burnt out bike. Some interesting loot on it. We'll have a look at that later. So far, the pacing of this game has been really good, and I love the ambient music as well. She couldn't even get her dialogue lines out there. What's that noise? Ah, it's an ornithopter. It's such a cool concept for a vehicle.
I gotta get me one of those.
Looks like this is the last piece of desert to cross. I love the fact that you can use the sugar wire like that. We've not really seen earthworm Jim at all today. I wonder if there's only one worm on the map, and if other players are around, they're kind of distracting it. I'm sure we'll find out. I need to stop doing that. Every time I do it, I lose health. Looks like this is the way. I'm really excited to see what's there. Maybe some NPCs, maybe some shops. It looks quite a popular place to build a base. No idea what that thing is. There it is, our first trade post. What the hell is this thing? If somebody's built that, they've made it look like a multi-story car park. This looks like some kind of garage.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
I wonder if this is like a hub where you can meet up with other players, because we've only seen one really, haven't we? Is this guy human? No, just an NPC. So it looks like we can talk to this guy. What else do we have? This looks like a contract board. Another NPC here. Maybe the shop. Who's this guy? Right, so we need to pick up the first contract called scrap metal, and then deliver the required copper ore. buy a unique schematic from the merchant. Okay. Right, so we have that tracked. And we need to find some copper ore. Looks like there's some quite close actually. Let's go and do that. So it said on the map it's south, so let's go south. Ah, there it is. So we just need to deliver these now. Well, that was pretty straightforward. So what does this say? Finally, I've waited weeks for that copper. You've proven you can deliver, so I might have some more work for you. Right, next step, buy a unique Hadra Lighterjohn schematic from the merchant. I'm gonna guess it's this guy.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar.
Keep your mouth shut, Johnny. Don't say a word.
Not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good? Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's a contract board in the corner if you need work. You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Right, enough chit-chat. Let's get this schematic. Pick up the new contract scrap metal wrecking crew. Did we not just do this one?
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Nice, so we're gonna have to find our very first crashed ship. So almost like a dungeon. Let's go and speak to this dude.
Can I fly you somewhere today? I like to fly. Fast. Storms, worms, or static, nothing stops me from getting where I need to go. But you know what I don't like much? Talking.
Yeah, Johnny has the same problem.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Cool, this NPC can transport you around. I'm sure we'll be using this a lot more later. Let's have a little chat to this dude.
Stop. Stand still for a moment. I can see it in the way you stand, the way you walk. You've been through the training. You're a trooper. I thought as much. I still have an eye for talent. Used to be a trooper myself. Even fought in a few battles you've even heard of. Not so much now.
Ah, okay, so he's one of those trainers. I wonder if there's anything else out here. Lots of NPCs just stood around. Can I talk to you? No. Maybe these two over here? Oh, there we go.
Please don't disturb me. I'm doing important field research.
Alright then, love. Alright, bros, we'll leave it there for today. On the next episode, we'll take a look at that crashed ship. Broretro, out. And Johnny, any last words?
Come with me if you want to live.